In for the Night is a podcast that discusses movies, random topics, and gives you an excuse to just stay in for the night.
Tasty wine.
Is that what you're drinking?
No, I'm drinking vodka.
It's not vodka.
Red berry vodka.
Red berry vodka. Lur's Red Berry Vodka.
No, hell no. It'll be Lur's bourbon
Vodka.
No. No.
Where does vodka come in on this?
Vodka's gross. Everyone hates vodka.
You drink vodka?
Flavored vodka.
Vodka.
Regular vodka.
All the same. Deep Eddy grapefruit and...
It's not all the same. Regular vodka tastes like poop.
So,
flavored vodka tastes delicious.
Hi, I'm Katie. That's Lur. Y'all know us. If you don't, welcome to our chaos.
Wow.
I wanted to go into a story, but I needed to introduce before we got into it. So there's a story back before Ty and I started dating. This was like the turning point in our relationship. I was going to go get him a drink at a bar because we're at a beer pong tournament and I wasn't playing. And I was like, oh, he had to go play. And I was like, oh, do you want me to get you a drink? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, what do you want? And he said, say it very fast, what you told me to get you.
Deep Eddy grapefruit vodka or Deep Eddy grapefruit soda.
I didn't know what he fucking said because I've never heard of that before. And I was like, okay, cool. So I walk up to the bartender. Bartender was my friend, and just don't do that, babe. Just leave him.
You can, I wasn't going to throw it at him. I was going to throw it at her. You can continue talking.
Anyway, so I went up to the bartender and I was like, okay, let me know if you know what this means because I don't. And I said, Deep Eddy grapefruit soda. And she's like, oh, a Deep Eddy grapefruit and soda? I'm like, you know what that is? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, great. And that was
now you drink it all the time.
It's good. It's delicious.
That was a nice shot. That was with the left hand, too.
Oh. Well, Fifi, stop licking yourself. Well, now Fifi is out of the cone. Yeah, we should
No, she's not out of the cone.
Right now, she's out of the cone.
So
she's enjoying her freedom. And now she is no longer having freedom. We took a second to put her cone back on, and now she's depressed on the couch.
She's super depressed. I wish we can take a picture of it. She like fucking hates life right now. But she keeps licking. She licks her paw. She licks her wound. She licks her eyeball. She just fucking licks everything.
Yeah. So she keeps on injuring herself. So she get put back on the cone. But now she just acts like she'll walk around as if she's not in the cone, and she'll just keep on pushing if she can't get through.
She's been going through the doggy door with her cone.
And I don't know how.
Going in and out. And I don't know how she's doing
Maybe
that.
she's going backwards.
That's what I was going to try to teach her to do, just go backwards, but she's not doing that. Like, she'll come upstairs, and, like, the fucking cone is all bent, and, like, right here is, like, folded under, so it's choking her. And she just, like, goes about business. I'm like, good Lord. So I, like, go over there and fix it.
It was really funny. She got her cone stuck on something and she wanted to go forward. So she just kept on pushing like it wasn't like a problem. It was really funny.
She's like walking around and she has a bowling ball in her head and she just hits everything with it.
She intentionally does it, I think, for attention.
I think so. I think she goes into a room and she's like, Jesus. Anyway, she's a strange dog, but that's what they get because they fought. So her fault, not ours.
Arrow's really cute. He gets cuter and cuter all the time, but
annoying too.
When he's like, but he hasn't played very much lately, and so
his begging is.
He just really wants food all the time.
All the time.
You should just do what we did with Fifi.
I think I should do that because that kind of put her straight. She doesn't really beg anymore.
Because when Fifi would beg all the time for food, she was really bad.
It's like when we first got her. So
Ty was like, "Okay, you know what, little fucker, let's go," and so. He gave her a cup of food and she ate it pretty fast. And then she wanted more. So we gave more and more and more. How many cups did she?
It ended up getting to the 7th cup and she had, it was so cute. She had like a bite out of it and then she spit the food out.
And she's just like, I don't want it anymore.
It was so hilarious. I wish I could have recorded it.
And now that after that, she never begged again.
Yeah,
so
she doesn't beg anymore.
But that was really funny.
That was hilarious. That was like one of my funniest times with her. She was like begging, but like we sit down on the couch.
And she'll get in your face.
In your face wanting food. And we're like pushing her away and yelling at her. So yeah, I did that and it taught her. So I gotta do the same thing with the puppy now, apparently. But I'm gonna wait until he's 1. I don't want him to...
Oh, God, in a month?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, no, I'm gonna wait until after he gets, what is it, neutered, spayed, whatever it is for male dog. I was gonna say female. Whatever it is for a male dog. I'm gonna wait until after that. Maybe it might calm him down. But if not, then he's getting the old... I wonder how many cups I wonder if he can beat Fifi.
He probably could do 20 and still want more. Like, he's just like,
He's
I'm
gonna
down.
be walking around. His belly's gonna be like this big.
He's going to roll down the stairs.
But he's just gonna want more food. Look, every time you're laughing, they just want to come and have fun with you.
Oh, because they love me.
Oh my
Your
God,
face is gross.
yourself, dude.
All right, so
Well-
I guess you have to take a shot because of the dogs.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they're here. They're wrestling with each other, sort of. Arrow's trying
Sort of.
to.
Sort of. But how was your week?
This is this week's, right? So my week has been great.
I like how you try to fake it, but we always like record on the same week that we're like.
I know, but I
uploading.
was like, I didn't know. I don't know what my brain was thinking.
Okay.
That was weird.
I had a really good update.
Well, you have to wait. So
Okay. Excuse me. Fuck me, right? Fuck me.
yeah, you gotta fucking wait. You asked how my week was, not your special.
Got really bored
announcement.
really fast.
Well, good. That's what I'm here for. No, my week is good. I'm off, so just been. I got my motorcycle headlight fixed, and thank the heavens because I would ride at night and couldn't see the road. So
It's great.
That was fun.
Love
You know,
that. Your safety
is superb.
No, it's really not. The things sometimes you do, I'm just like,
That's why I had to get it done, and I did. And they didn't even charge me. That was freaking awesome.
oh, they didn't charge you? Oh, wow.
I mean, it took the guy it would have been shorter, but when he was tightening it, it raised it back up. So he had to loosen it again and put it back down. But yeah, it was super easy. It's just, he taught me a trick because I thought I had to loosen the bolt and by holding the nut, but it has a lock washer on there. So he was like, well, I'm going to show you a little trick. If you just loosen the nut a little bit without like turning the bolt itself, then you can adjust it and then just tighten it back down. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's dope. So I knew how to do it. I just couldn't sit there and hold the bike, hold the ratchet, and hold the fucking wrench in his hand trying to loosen it up. So I was like, I'm going to end up dropping the bike.
Learning is a wonderful
It
thing.
is. So I took it there and yeah, learned some interesting
Everybody
stuff.
Get off your act.
And they had a sexy ass fucking bike there. It was purple.
No, don't go to places that
Babe,
make you want
it's
things.
someone's bike.
Oh.
I can't have it unless they sold it. If I
Stole
paid
it.
him like $50,000 for it, he probably would give it to me.
I like how you go the legal route.
I like how you go the illegal route.
I mean, really.
I mean, I'm the good one here. You're the terrible one.
I thought we already established that.
We did. I'm just letting them know.
I think they already know.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
I've been blocked multiple times from Facebook because I say I'm going to murder you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And now you're blocked again.
It's my personal comment. I can say it.
No, you
delete
can't because Facebook is strict now.
it.
Can you stop, dude?
Are you gonna ask me about my week or my?
Yeah. Once he stops trying to eat my fingers because he smells
He
of jerky
loves
on him.
you.
No, he
Okay.
smells of jerky on him. I had teriyaki jerky, and now
Take
he's
another
like,
shot, people.
I want some. How was your week?
So far,
Or
so
is
good.
your week?
I've just been like rocking it out at work. This week has just been like really, I don't know. I've been lethargic, and I just want to get through. Oh, fuck off! Fuck you! Fuck all that you stand for. Fuck off.
That's what you did to me. Like, it got really boring. Payback's a bitch, ain't it?
He was snoring over there. I don't know if you heard that,
I'm
but
pretty sure they did. I was kind of loud.
this is why I hate you.
I know. You love me so much. Extra love.
No.
LOVE.
Anyway, work is normal. Doing my normal. Are you gonna fall asleep again?
I'm not. I'm listening. My eyes are wide open. Not even a yawn is happening.
I'm just gonna wait. Anyway, so what's really cool in my life? I don't think did we update this last week? I don't know. I'm in this contest for Face of Horror, and I've posted it on my Facebook. I will post it I don't know where else to post it. Now I can't
Patreon?
post shit on Facebook because I'm blocked. But if you go to mine or Tyler's Ty Ty's Facebook page, I have posted it every day for the last like 2 weeks, so you can vote there. It's free to vote, but if you want to donate to an amazing cause, it's called the Be Positive Foundation. It's for families who are going through pediatric cancer. Not only are you helping me with those votes, but also you're helping a really great cause, because if you have ever been through cancer at all, with pediatrics or not, it's a struggle and it's really, really hard on the family. And so this helps with like families fund like treatments. It helps fund like if people have to take time off work and they just lose all that like the money that they would get from their work. So it helps them with that. And so this is a really great cause. So any donation helps, like even $2, like I think it was a $5 minimum. So you might have to do
I think it's a $10 minimum.
Oh, $10.
I think it's 10, 25,
Funny thing
50,
is,
and 100.
I wanted to donate just to donate, but they're like, oh, you're in the contest. You can't vote for yourself. And I was like, I wasn't thinking about voting for myself. I was doing it because it's a good cause.
I mean, you can donate to someone else.
But I'm not all the donations.
Well, just make sure you give them the address or website.
So it's Face of Horror. Just go to my Facebook page. Give me a second, and I will say it out loud.
I mean, you just texted it to me not that long ago.
So it's https://
Yes, /
Face of Horror HORROR.org /2022 /Catherine Selby.
Make sure you tell them it's with an A and not an E.
Yeah, so Catherine is spelled KATHARINE -SELBY.
C.
So vote for me. I really want to win because there's a fuck ton of fun stuff that I would like. You get to stay at Buffalo Bill's house, which is on Silence of the Lambs. You get a 2-night stay there, which is awesome. I get $13,000, which is great. Then I get a fucking photo shoot with Kane Hodder, who is Jason.
I like how his name is Kane Hodder.
That's a badass name, so I'm super excited for that. And then I get a walk-on role in an independent film.
And you get a spot in a magazine.
The photo shoot with Kane Hodder.
Same thing.
I think that's it.
No, it was like a list of things.
There's like a list of things, and I always forget one, and I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot about that. But everything is so cool. And Jim, who's running this contest, he's an actual Filipino filmmaker, super badass. He had a bunch of films. I can't remember the names.
Say you're supposed to be in a spot in a film, like a
walk-on role on an independent film. Just said that.
Did you say that?
Yes, I did.
I didn't hear. Can you say it one more time?
I fucking hate you. So, y'all know me. I'm a spooky little bitch. Thank you, Wine and Crime, for like coining that term. But I am a spooky little bitch. Make sure to vote for me because I deserve it more than everybody else. Horror is my life. I watch horror films for fun, people. I like it.
And she doesn't even get scared. Every once in a while, she'll cover her eyes, but
I cover my ears. I still watch.
I don't watch.
I don't like the jumpy parts. But I'll still watch.
I don't like the breaking of the ankles, like that movie Misery.
Hobbling.
I couldn't watch that shit once.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, so that's my update. Please vote for me. Please, please, please. Get your family to vote for me. I am banned from Facebook, so I need y'all to do it. Just do it. Thank you. Bye.
Nike, just do it.
Just do it. So we're gonna get right into the movie.
Finally.
Fuck off, man. Do you remember what I told you?
Yep.
All right, so y'all, if you want to watch, or if you have not watched, please stop the podcast now and watch this movie. It's really great. It is called Would You Rather. How we had to watch it was we had to rent it on an app, like on your app. So Amazon Prime app or Amazon app, rent it there, and then it will miraculously appear on your Amazon Prime like TV app. It wouldn't let me buy it, like rent it on that. So it kind of pissed me off. But that's how we had to do it. It was a little workaround.
Robin Lord Taylor. Wow. He's got a cool name. So, here we go. It is called Would You Rather. Came out in 2012. Hour and 33 minutes. And I don't know why, but it's got a 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Really?
Yeah. Got
IMDb.
I got 59% on Rotten Potatoes
Are you fucking serious?
and 20% Metacritic.
No, they didn't like this movie? It's such a good movie.
Fucking no one liked it, apparently.
I thought it was really great.
But it's got a 76% of Google users like this movie.
Good.
That's
At least
a
the
plus.
Google users are smart.
Fucking haters out there.
Fuck.
So, the synopsis.
Penis P9.
Iris, or Brittany Snow, and 7 other desperate people become trapped in Shepard's or Jeffrey Combs' mansion. Shepard forces them to play a sadistic game for a large sum of money, but the dilemmas become increasingly deadly. That's rough. That is rough.
I mean, you can go back and then do the rest of the IMDb stuff.
What stuff? Just kidding. So we got release date is February 8th, 2013.
You said 2012.
It says 2012 up top, but and director is David Guy Levy. I can't pronounce his name. Yeah. And then we got Brittany Snow as Iris. We have Jeffrey Combs as Lambrick. Sasha Grey as Amy. We got Rob Wells as Peter. Poor Peter. Got his hand blow off and died.
Oh, fuck. That was him.
Oh, fuck. We got... Damn it. Johnny Cohn as Bevins. Mr. Bevins. I like
love
Bevins.
He was an awful person, but he had style.
But he liked who he liked, you know? He liked Iris for some reason. We have Robin Lord Taylor as Julian, and then we have John Hurd as Conway.
Oh,
Poor Conway.
The other bodyguard.
Who's the other bodyguard?
Conway.
No, he wasn't, babe. He was an alcoholic.
Who's Conway? Oh, he got out.
And you said okay, so who was Julian?
Julian's the son.
Okay,
the shitty rapist son.
Yeah, okay, who's Amy? There's
the
only
bitch
3
girl.
women. So.
Linda, you bitch. Fucking hate Linda.
When she fucking stabbed Amy and then...
What's happening?
Amy fucking elbowed the old lady. Like, jeez Louise. Freaking rough.
Well, welcome to this movie, people. It's not an easy one, but it's a perfect one.
It's a good one. Would I do it? Fuck no. But
I would, easy.
I mean...
For that much money, I would definitely survive.
Yeah, well, maybe. Because if Amy did what she was probably supposed to do, the guy said anywhere below the shoulder. The heart is below the shoulder. So technically, if she was like, all gun-hold about, taking people out, she would have stabbed her in the heart.
She tried to stab her in the kidney, and I'm like, that's not
That wouldn't have killed her. You can survive with one kidney. So she should have stabbed her in the heart, is where she should have.
She was dumb. She was young.
And then, never mind. We'll get to it.
So we start this movie off finding out that Iris has a brother who is ill and he needs a bone marrow transplant. Do we really know what's wrong with him? No.
Just that he is
sick.
Probably
Him
super
bald.
sick.
So he probably has leukemia?
I think he has cancer.
Blood. The blood. What's the one of the bone?
Fuck if I know.
Cancer of the bone.
Osmosis.
Oncologist.
It just sounds like a cancer. Osmosis.
Bone tumor.
That's all it says is bone tumor.
Yeah.
Cancer of the bone. It says bone tumor.
Yeah, literally that's what it says. Cancer of the bone. Bone cancer.
Wow.
Name.
Well, that's not very.
I'm going to try this. Osteosarcoma.
I was close. See, I said
osmosis.
Oh, damn it. I got the os part right.
Okay, so I'm assuming that he has osteosarcoma. Thank God. Thank you, Grey's Anatomy, for making me learn shit.
There you go. You're probably going to forget in 5 minutes.
Osteosarcoma.
I said 5 minutes, not 2 seconds.
Okay. I'll try to remember.
Yeah, we'll see. You got to say it perfect, too.
Osteosarcoma.
There you go. You got to say it just like that.
Okay. So, as most people have, like, she's by herself, which super sucks. Like, she's, what, 18, 19, 20-ish?
No, I think she's older than that.
She just seems very young.
I didn't really say, like, when she finished school, so.
She didn't finish school because she wanted to go back to college. We find that out at the end.
Oh, damn. Maybe she is still, like,
So
that
I
young
was
then.
thinking maybe, like, 20s, early 20s.
Yeah, super early 20s.
So early 20s, no parents whatsoever, like, and then a sick brother, and she doesn't have a job because, like, you go into, like, the entrance is her in a job interview for a waitress position, but
And
they
she didn't
didn't
get
get
it.
it. I'm like, fuck, it's a fucking restaurant.
Wouldn't
Like,
even give her the hostess job. That's
That-
rough.
it
That's why she had to go do that, because she, like, couldn't even get a job. Granted, I mean, we don't know how many, like,
interviews she
interviews she had, but
But I just feel like that's kind of shitty. Like, if a restaurant, you have an interviewee, the interviewee shows up looking decent, clean, you just fucking hire him.
yeah.
Like, come on. Like, 'cause
Well, I think they said they were looking for someone with more restaurant
Experience.
experience, and she didn't have any restaurant
but
experience.
it's like, you learn that
Yeah, like
you just train a little bit longer or shadow somebody else. Like, not hard.
yeah. Well, they said that he can even consider for a hostess. So it's like usually you can start as a hostess, kind of go over the menu, kind of learn it, and then transition over to being a server. So I don't know, like maybe there was something else that they found out, or maybe they just had someone better. I don't know, but that was kind
When
of
I, like, in Dallas,
crappy.
when we were in Dallas, I had a Mexican restaurant job, and the owner was very strict, but he never asked me because I think he was slightly afraid of me. We had to memorize the menu, which was totally fun. I totally respect that. And so I memorized it, and I called his bitch ass out because he did it wrong. Like, he said something wrong on the menu, and I was like, nope. That's how, I don't remember what it was, but I called him out, and he's like, oh. Right. And then he walked away. He was sad. But anyway, just hire a fucking, like, new people need jobs too. People need jobs sometimes, and just give them a fucking job.
yeah, restaurants. Gosh.
Do you want to flip a table or something? Like, I don't know how to handle that.
Got to flip tables sometimes, you know. I'm surprised you haven't been flipping tables lately.
I don't really flip tables.
You're not strong enough, babe. It's all right.
Bitch. That's you. You don't go to the gym.
I went 2 times, and I'm going the next 2 days. I took an off day in between, so it's not like gym.
That's my family.
I was like, what? That is.
No, because all my brothers, my granddaddy, my granddaddy, and my brother, my dad, my granddaddy.
Yeah, you
my
said brothers. I was like, wait a
Right,
minute.
I don't have multiple brothers. Actually, I do have multiple brothers. Granddaddy, and no, just 4. It's just 4.
4 gyms. Mm-hmm. 4. What is it? What is it? Generations of gyms.
I did not know what you were looking for, and
Seriously?
I was for what? I was like gyms.
4 gyms. 4 generations, babe. Come on.
Yeah,
Got to get with the program sometimes. You got to read my mind. It's not that hard.
really isn't. But
See, there you go.
just kidding. So yeah, just give her a job. And so then she, like, the next day, she's talking to her brother, and, like, she really loves her brother, and she's happy to do it. But at the same rate, being at that age, I feel like it's a huge sacrifice, and I wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, yeah, it is. And he said that to her. He was like, you know, what did he say? I think it was a dream or a conversation they were having. He's like, well, don't you want to, like, go out and have fun? And, like, aren't I weighing you down? Or something. I don't think he said, aren't I weighing you down? But she's like, well, yeah, but you're my brother, and, you know, it's my job. I need to take care of you, so it's fine. And, I mean, she took the responsibility, which is good. But, I mean,
at the same rate, it's like, when is too much too much? So I can't give away the ending yet. But can you stop playing with her?
I'm just playing with her. It's not like she's doing anything. She's sitting there.
But so that's just like, I will fully admit I am not good to take on a lot more responsibility than what I'm doing right
So
now.
what you're saying is that if something happened to me and I end up
Pull
you
the
end up
plug.
having it.
Pull the plug.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Good to know. Hey, y'all heard that. Y'all are my witness.
I'm kidding. No,
All of y'all are my witness.
I'm just saying at that age, if I was that age and
Were you ever that age? Because ever since you told me you were 5, you were like an old lady and sleepy all the time. So
I slept everywhere and I read books. My mom visited a couple weeks ago and she was like, "You were just such an easy kid. You didn't want to be bothered. Like you didn't want to play. Like you could entertain yourself for hours. You'd be reading books, just go outside and dig holes." And I'm like, "Yeah. I was an easy kid because I don't need people. Like I don't understand how people need people. I don't get that.
I need video games.
And people because you're very
don't need
social.
people.
You need to talk to people and
No,
be
I
around
don't.
people.
No, I don't.
To me, I don't need friends, but you're like, "You need friends. You're so alone." And I'm like, "What do you want me to do?"
Yeah, because then you're like, babe, let's do something.
Because you're around and I want to hang out with my husband.
Exactly, which is why you need friends.
I just said I want to hang out with my husband.
We hang out all the time.
No, we don't.
V, can you get down, man? We're trying to record here.
Anyway, so I just think that would be a big responsibility. If I was like 23 and I had to take care of my like 17-year-old brother, that would fucking suck.
No, it wouldn't, because you don't do anything anyway besides read books.
I mean, she's trying to get a job.
So you can read a book and still take care of your 17-year-old brother.
Yeah, but if I had to work like 5 million hours a week.
But she didn't get a job, so
Sorry, Brittany Snow.
you can take care of your brother and read your books.
But the house, okay, so
Happy.
I made an observation. In the front of the house, there's a sold sign on front of their house. So they sold their house or did they buy the house?
Well, all the bills that they had and her not being able to pay them, I'm pretty sure her house was like sold. But then she was still living there. So I don't know. I don't get that part.
Maybe it was like an escrow or something. And they had like 45 days to vacate.
Yeah, maybe. But it says sold though. Oh, to vacate. But they weren't talking about, they weren't packing or anything.
I think they had other things like planned. They were going to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know. That part's a little confusing, but
Anyway, so we're going to fast forward. I like the doctor. I don't like him, but I like him because he sucked.
doctor?
The doctor who nominated Iris to Shepherd.
Oh, the black guy?
Yeah.
With the shit on his head?
Because he was injured.
With the shit on his head?
Because he did the same thing. He did the same game night with
Yeah, and then he
Lamprecht.
catches fucking second feelings because he was drinking whiskey and he got on his feelings.
He got guilty.
He got guilty. I mean, technically, she was a perfect candidate. I mean, she didn't have any family, probably no friends because she probably had to desert them, and she just had her brother. So, yeah, technically, she is a
So
perfect
if she
candidate.
did die that night, then her brother would be left alone. But he...
We can't give it away. So
I know, but I'm just like...
I know. I just want to kind of
But if
fast
it-
forward and
like,
then come
so-
back.
It's like a happy coincidence that they both...
Yeah. I mean, so it would have been like, say if she would have went and something happened to her and something happened to her brother, then yeah, neither one of them would have been missed. Like,
That's
as sad as
sad.
that sounds, but
It's really sad. You wouldn't miss me if I died.
what?
Fuck off.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said you wouldn't miss me if I died.
I would miss you. Who's going to be making rice?
You make me eat my burnt breakfast.
Your burnt bacon. So, sorry to veer off subject here, but so, well, two things. For one, wifey thought the fucking turkey bacon
thought they were-
was fully cooked already.
I still cooked it. It's still...
So she would probably cook it for like 2 minutes on each
no, I
side.
cooked it for a while.
And
on
it
each
was
side.
like raw when she's
No,
eating it. So
it
then
was not raw.
she comes out there and she's like, "Babe, you're cooking it too long." And I'm like,
It was black.
I'm like,
people.
"No, it was not.
It was blue.
crispy bacon.
Dark brown.
It was crispy bacon." I started laughing. There was like this news anchor dude. That's something else. Anyway,
like how we veer off from our veer off.
oh, it's a fourth wall break. I wish we were talking into something because that would be like a fourth wall break, but it's not.
You're probably wondering how we got here.
So, and then I make like breakfast for her too yesterday and today. And yesterday she claims it was burnt because I made it crispy.
And the eggs were burnt too.
They were only burnt because the dogs were fucking up outside. Anyway, so my whole thing was she thought that the turkey bacon was fully cooked already.
No, but I cook it, people. I cook it to my liking.
No, she
I
doesn't.
like it where it's flexible and it's easy to cut through. When
Yeah,
it's,
raw.
Fuck off. Easy as that.
Fuck off. All right, back on subject.
Don't remember where we're at.
Seriously?
Burnt bacon.
Jeez Louise. I don't even know where we're going with that.
Anyway, let's go back to the story. So Iris is nominated for this thing, and she takes a second to think about it, and she goes to this dinner that Lambrick is having. Dinner party. She dresses up. She looks cute. It's Brittany Snow. She's adorable. But I don't know. If it was me, I would just definitely go. I wouldn't have had to think about it. Because if there's an opportunity to like solve all my problems, like...
Yeah, and then what if they're like, oh yeah, you just gotta come to this dinner, but then we're gonna torture you for 24 hours, and if you survive, then you get $1 million. Like, fuck
I have
no.
a really high pain tolerance, so I feel like
Okay. If someone was to take a nail and hammer it into your knee, pretty sure you'd be
do
like,
it to my hand.
no, they would
I want
choose your knee.
stigmata.
They would choose your knee. Just like fucking right there in the patella. Just right there. Okay. And just pat, pat, pat. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, no.
I feel like I can do it.
Oh my God. Of course, everybody feels like they can do it until it's actually happening.
I don't know. Because people are not like subjected to pain a lot, and I'm in constant pain all the time.
Yeah, but you're not in a nail going through your knee pain.
Maybe.
It's a completely different pain. It's like excruciating pain. Like having all your, 20-something teeth pulled out?
36.
I was close.
Things you don't know.
36. I was close. I said 20-something. I could have been 29 and only been 7 off.
Only. Because if you're missing 79 teeth, I'm 17.
79? Wow.
I was trying to say
I think I need to take that wine from you, man.
7 to 9 teeth.
I think you're cut off, man.
If you're missing 7 to 9 teeth,
79.
you're going to know, because it's not going to be, because even if you go up
Jesus.
through the back, it's going to be here, and you're going to fucking know.
I wish y'all
chew.
could see what she's doing. We need to start recording like videos.
Well, if people start doing Patreon, we will, so fucking do it.
Oh, Jesus, that was funny. 79.
7 to 9. Anyway, could do it.
Okay, yeah.
I just don't think I could hold my breath.
Yeah, I don't think no average person can hold their breath for 2 minutes. No one. And then you say the world record's 11 minutes, like they're probably dead.
11 minutes and 35 seconds. This guy, we looked it up. Like,
it's ridiculous.
Anyway, so we have to go back because I want to play a game with you.
With me, I am not playing. You can play with one of the dogs.
I commend Iris for trying to come up with, because it sounds easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it's stressy depressy lemon zesty. Like, not easy.
What's not easy?
Her going to this dinner party.
Well, no, fuck no, it's not easy. You don't know what you're in for. They just said you're gonna play a game. Don't know
I
what
like
type
games. I'm
No,
like,
those type
charades?
of- not-
Let's go.
I mean, it's charades, sort of, with
Of
death.
death and destruction.
Yeah, with death and chaos.
But so we get there. She meets 2 guys. One guy is off of the TV show My Name is Earl.
Oh yeah, mm-hmm.
The black dude.
The black guy.
I love him.
With the
And I
same
still
haircut.
Same haircut. I was
Same
like, yo, I
haircut.
loved how you rocked it still. That's just who he is as a person. I love it. And so we have 8 individuals at this dinner party. And Oh, he's eating it. Yay. Sorry.
Jeez.
Take a shot. Arrow's eating something he shouldn't.
He's eating the rope on his tire instead of eating the tire.
Don't climb on her, you dick. All right. So there's 8 people. Let's try to list them. So we have the black guy.
Name.
Cal.
Yeah.
Iris.
We have, don't tell me. Fuck. Travis is a Nets guy.
Luke.
Luke? That's his name?
Luke is the pretty boy.
Yeah, and the one in the suit.
Yeah.
Okay, Travis.
Yeah, Travis is the army guy.
And then we have,
Parker?
no.
The gambling guy.
Yeah, the
no,
gambling
Conway.
No.
Conway is the drunk guy
yeah.
across this thing. The gambling guy is...
It's next to him.
What's his name?
Fuck if I know.
You said
Gambling
it.
guy.
Parker?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's on your phone, I think.
It's a gambling guy. I like how we
And then next we have Linda, because you said
Fuck
her name
Linda.
like a million times. And
Fuck
then we have
Linda.
Amy.
Wait. I'm going to say Conway. I was right.
Conway's a drunk dude, babe.
I know. I'm getting to the guy.
His name is on there.
Yeah. Well, Taylor, Julian, Joe Braden, Lucas, Stewart. He is. I don't see him.
Maybe he was on the cast. Peter, really?
His name is Peter. Then we have Linda. Then we have Amy.
Yeah.
So Conway, Peter, Amy. Okay. So those are the 8 people. Look how we got most of them. Seven out of 8.
No, it was more.
7 out of 8.
Oh no, you had Luke. Yeah. So,
I had Luke.
Yeah, 7 out of 8.
Lucas. 7 out of 8.
Lucas. That's what I knew. It wasn't Luke. Lucas. That's better.
But they called him Luke, too.
I don't think they did.
Anyway.
I think they called him Lucas.
So we have Bevins, we have Shepard, we have Julian.
And that was it. They didn't name the other people.
Bitches. Suck it. But so they're at this dinner party, and the first question, they get their meal, and Iris raises her little hand, and she's like, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, yeah, because they get steak,
Like foie
potatoes,
gras.
foie gras, and asparagus.
It looked delicious. I'm pissed off. Okay. So the first thing is you were vegan, so it kind of doesn't work right now. But if you were offered $10,000, would you eat meat? As a vegan back in the day when you were hardcore.
Well, considering if I'm in her shoes and I needed money, yes.
I mean, everybody could use money.
Not everyone. There's some billionaires out there who don't need any more fucking money.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would.
Do you remember the next test?
Yeah, that's when he tests Conway about drinking.
Okay, so
He
what are the
gave
two
him
choices?
a choice of red wine or a sphincter. Is that how you say it?
Sphincter is your ass.
Oh.
Your asshole.
What is the thing called?
Fuck. Not a colander.
No, it started with an S.
Fuck. Something of scotch.
A sphincter.
It's not a sphincter. It's an asshole, dude.
I think it's a sphincter. I think I'm right. She's going to find him like, oh, sphincter. But, yeah, he got offered a glass of red wine for $10,000. Granted, Wow. Conway. Decanter. See, I was
That's
close.
not his S. That doesn't.
I was close.
Starts with an S. It's a sphincter. It's a sphincter.
Decanter, sphincter, same thing. Look, they kind of sound the same. Just one's a D and one's an S. They're really close.
You said it started with an S.
Yeah, I thought it did. So his test was the alcoholic or 16-year sober alcoholic. It was a $10,000 for a glass of wine, or finish the whole decanter for $50,000.
Or sphincter, as
Or sphincter.
Start talking about it.
So he kept saying he wouldn't. Same thing as Brittany Snow or whatever. What's her name? Iris. And of course she did it. I mean, she kind of had to, because he probably would be like, well, if you don't eat it, then I'm going to like shoot you in the face. So she kind of had to. But anyway, he does, of course, the decanter for $50,000. I would too. Fuck.
You would be wasted after that.
Oh, he would probably have alcohol poisoning.
That was a
Well, he
lot.
was also, I mean, he was an alcoholic, but it was 16 years ago. So I'm pretty sure his stomach or liver or something kind of healed. So yeah,
No, if you consume a stupid amount of alcohol in one sitting, you will have alcohol poisoning. You will die.
no, some people, there's people, babe. I finished. There was, excuse me, at beer pong tournaments. Like, did she not tell you how much we finished
Oh, that was
in
a
a
lot.
night? Between the both of us, we finished 3. Those are liters,
Liters,
right?
yeah.
3 liters of Deep Eddy grapefruit.
But other people were drinking that because I told them about
No.
it. Yes, yes.
I asked her. She said only you and I were drinking it. I asked her because I was like, "There's no way we drink that much." So you and I finished a bottle and a half in a night. She had to go order more. So
I mean, we were keeping her
that was
busy.
about the same as that sphincter. So
Ironically, did you know a bottle of Deep Eddy grapefruit has less sugar than what was it? What is it? Your Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffies. Yeah, how about you get your facts straight before you sit there and try to talk crap, ma'am? I had to help you out with Laffy Taffies.
I couldn't think of what it was. I was going to
course
say
you
gummy
couldn't.
worms, but I was like, that's
That works too. I like gummy worms.
all right. So you would do the decanter
Fuck yeah, I'll do it.
for $50,000. You would do the decanter.
I'll probably do both, actually.
So do I get 60 for both?
I'm like, can I get 60? Can I get double?
If I drink them both, can I
Can
get
I get
100?
like 100? Yeah, or 80. I was going to say 80.
Why do you,
add an extra
I would
20
up
on
it.
there.
You'd be like, I've never had that question. Like, let's go.
I've never known that. Sure, you could have 150,000. I'm like, ugh. I'll just fucking chug
At the
them.
same time.
At the same
As
time.
it, like, rushes
I'm like, you
over
know
your
what?
face.
Just give me 2 straws.
You just like look around as you're drinking.
Just enjoying the conversation.
What's up, guys?
And then when I'm empty, I'm like, it's empty. I need another one. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, we're terrible people.
I'll be so hammered.
After drinking wine and
a sphincter of scotch. I would be definitely alcohol. I mean, I wouldn't even, because he would probably be like, oh, you know what? You can have 200,000 because he knows I'm probably going to die after drinking it.
I need some water. But he's like, he was wasted. Definitely.
He was definitely
He was
hammered.
definitely wasted, but he was walking
100%
around. And
hammered.
He was like, and then he was like, okay, if anybody wants to leave, leave now. And he stands up.
I thought he
grabs the
should have
money,
left.
And he's like, puts it down, and then he sits down. And he's like, you're not going to get me.
He should have fucking left. But I think they probably, well, you think they would have like killed him anyway?
Probably. Because he was the one that had a conspiracy theory about the Lambrick
Yeah.
family. So he was already skeptical because he was the one snooping around looking behind curtains and shit.
Yeah, they probably would have shot him right in the
So
face.
even if he went further into the game, I don't think he would have lasted much longer. Like,
Well, of course not. Well, he was also hammered though, so he would have dealt with pain a lot easier than everybody else.
I wonder if they would whip him and how that would go.
He would be like, "Are y'all even hitting me?"
Okay. So, next question. If you had to electrocute Lala or Arrow,
Oh my god, are you fucking serious?
we have to play the game.
Why can't me be in there?
No, because I know what you'll choose. So in the movie, what had happened for the second round of this was, well, not really.
That was
It
the
was the
first
first round,
round.
but like it's like the third question. Would you rather shock yourself or shock the person next to you? We're gonna go around really quick. Black dude Cal, he shocks himself. Amy shocks the old lady. Old lady shocks the dude. Conway died. Then they shock each other. They skip over a couple people, and Lucas shocks himself.
And then Iris
Shocks
shocks
herself.
him.
No, she shocks
Oh, no.
herself.
No,
Because-
but he got shocked twice. Lucas
Because
got shocked.
Travis shocked him, and then Travis was like, "Hold up, like give me like."
Lucas said that.
I mean, sorry, that Lucas said, I could take another
Stall
shot.
them.
Stall them. Thank you. Stall them. And so she's like trying to like freak out and stuff. And he was like, he held a gun to her head and she's like, put it on. And so,
Yeah, but he got shocked twice. So if it wasn't Iris, someone else shocked him.
no. Listen, he got shocked twice because Travis shocked him. He shocked himself. Iris had to shock herself or Cal.
Oh,
Cal
'cause
already
he had to
got shot.
He had to choose himself or Iris. Okay,
Yeah. And so Iris shocked herself.
Yeah, instead of
and
Cal.
so the person who got the most shocks in this is
Lucas.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Okay, so Arrow, Lala, what would you do?
Fuck. I don't know.
Myself?
Myself?
I'll take it twice.
I guess, yeah, I'll just take it twice. Fuck it.
You're terrible.
I'll just take it twice. I mean, because it could kill them.
Okay. Well, yeah, but
Now, if
that
it was
makes
like, if it was like, you know, maybe they toned it down a little bit.
if they toned it down for dogs, but you had to shock one of them.
Okay. Probably Lala, because she needs to get fucking punished anyway for attacking her.
Okay, so then you have to choose again, Fifi or Arrow.
Fuck. Fifi.
Oh, that was a quicker decision.
Because she's just as guilty as she is.
Our Arrow is so innocent, and look at him, he killed her.
Well, he fucked shit up, but he's a puppy. Of course he's going to fuck shit up. Aww. He's not that bad, though, considering other puppies.
I know what you're going to say because it doesn't, like, you have to choose me. But I'm trying to find your friends. Who's your best friend right now?
Dom, probably.
Who's your second best friend?
Oh, fuck. Probably either John or Mac, just because I've known them longer.
Okay, so all three of them, who would you have to shock?
Oh, man. John's pretty damn innocent, so not him.
Oh.
Probably. Damn it, that's a good one. I'm trying to like think of like bad shit that they've done, but they really.
I like how you're trying to like. If you have 15 seconds to decide.
Oh, if I have 15 seconds, all right, count it down. Oh, fuck. It keeps popping in my head to do Matt, so I guess I'll just do Matt.
11. Wow, him?
Yeah.
He's been through a shit ton of stuff, and you're gonna shock him? You're a terrible friend.
I am.
Wow, I'm telling him. Okay, cool. That's great. You're a terrible person. It's great.
I am a terrible person.
That's fun.
So I wouldn't put myself in that situation.
All right, we're moving on. Second round.
No, I gotta ask you the fucking questions now. Would you rather shock Gordon or Nugget?
Nugget.
You're a terrible person. She's already feral.
I know exactly. She doesn't care.
She does care. She's gonna hate life after that. She's gonna hate you.
I like how you didn't choose Nelly.
Because that's an easy one. You say Nelly. Like I would even.
Gordon's
pick Nelly.
my baby boy. He loves me.
I would pick Nelly. All right. So would you rather? Well, obviously I know the answer to that one. Would you rather?
If you're gonna say people's names, you have to say their initials.
I know. Would you rather shock Gordon or your mom?
My mom would die. That's not even comparable. Why are we mixing animals and humans?
Why not?
Is it dumbed down for cats?
Oh, fuck. I guess I can't do that then. Okay,
like,
yeah,
it's
it's dumbed down for cats, but it's like
normal for humans, but dumbed down
it's like
for cats.
the equivalent of what it would be for a human, though. So they can only withstand like 2 or 3 shocks, and then they'll be dead. Basically,
I would have to do Gordon.
Oh, look at you!
I mean, I love my mom.
Look at you!
All right, moving on. So the next round, we have stab or strike.
Oh yeah, stab or no? It's the what do you
stab in the knee or strike
it?
with the
no,
the
not
F
knee, it's a thigh
or the thigh, and then
what is that thing called again?
the African whip. I don't remember exactly the name, but
that starts with an S for sure, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah,
maybe. But so if you had to stab Lala or whip Fifi,
stab Lala or whip Fifi.
that's hard.
What is it? Just one whip or 3?
It has to be 3. playing the same game.
Well, see, I think stabbing for her, because I don't think they have a big artery in their leg.
So you're going to stab Lala? Wow.
She's been terrible lately. She keeps...
Look at her itching. She's so cute.
I don't know. I haven't picked yet. Yeah, I'll probably stab Lala. Because if I just pick her little thin leg, like, she wouldn't even fucking feel it.
I'm pretty sure she would.
I'm pretty sure she would. I'll make her drunk first.
Okay. Wow.
All right. If you had to stab Nelly.
Nelly.
What's her fucking name?
Nugget.
Or whip Gordon.
Nugget's so small.
She is. She could die if you stab her.
She could.
She could never come back from that.
She's so cute. She sat on me today. She was demanding to sit on me.
And your 15 seconds is up.
Gordon.
Bam.
I just chose Gordon before you shot me. So great. Thank you for
Gordon? You would whip Gordon?
Let's stab Gordon. Or
I
no,
said
whip.
I said stab Nugget or whip Gordon.
Fine, whip Gordon. I feel like he can
Wow.
handle it. He's a man.
He couldn't. He would never love you again. You just ruined your friendship or your love with Gordon. Nope, you can't take it back. It's
I'm not
ruined.
going to take it back because he
Ruined.
will always love me. I can like spank him. I will spank him. He just comes back up to me. He's like,
That's what I do to him.
all right. So we are into the next. Like a bunch of shit happens. This is when.
Is that when they tried to escape? Or is
Yeah.
that- Okay.
So after this, they try to escape, and Iris gets down to the basement and tries to escape through the window.
and Julian.
No, the black doctor
Oh.
had come and snuck in, but then he instantly gets shot, so he was useless.
Because he was talking the whole time.
Yeah, I know. And then, but Julian was tried to rape her, which pisses me off. And sorry, like listener, what is it? Discretion. Sorry,
Yeah.
but that's like he was a piece of shit.
And that's when Bevins was like, you know what, Iris? You have to finish playing the game. Didn't like yell at her. Didn't shoot her in the leg.
And so, but the cool thing is, she came back to the game and she was freaking out. And Bevins went and told the dad,
That
Shepard, that his son Julian fucking tried to rape her, and he was
she
like,
stabbed him.
and he was like, "Fuck, okay, cool." And he went and talked to her, and then he came back and he apologized, which
Apologized to Iris.
that is awesome. I mean, it's a terrible situation that he put everybody in, but at the same rate,
But they have like,
he has standards.
yeah.
He has super standards because it's, I don't know how to explain it. He's a shitty person, but he knows like that was outside of the game. That was not part of the game. So that's not
Well,
how
also
he
them
wants
trying to escape wasn't part of the game either. But he also didn't punish anyone
Yeah,
either.
because of course that's what's people are gonna try to do. So he already knows that's what people are planning to do.
He didn't know that. He was like, "Well, that's a first." He even said that.
Oh well, escaping because usually the door's locked. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So I don't think they've ever had anybody escape because the door is normally locked, but they saw that it was cracked, so they
and
made a run
Bevins
for
was
it.
like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get punished," but he didn't.
Yeah, no one got punished.
I like Bevins. Okay.
I like Lambrick, even though it's a shitty game. But
He was a decent person. He's a decent human. He's giving a lot of money. Yes, he is a rich asshole who likes to see poor people struggle and be in pain
and die.
and die. But
I mean, but when Travis was getting the whips, he was like jumping.
he was like, "Oh fuck, that hurt."
He
Oh,
was like,
ah,
fuck.
juicy.
And then a piece of blood lands in his eye.
But
like, oh,
Travis took 9 good whips, 10 or 12, because like 4 people whipped him.
well, by the time it was Carl, like he was already
Cal.
but he was still alive though. But he just couldn't participate anymore.
So Cal technically,
So
not Carl. Cal.
Carl, Cal, same thing. Yeah, I think he took about 12. I think.
But that's like, I feel I could take a lot more.
You say that because you're not having it happen to you.
I don't know.
That guy was in the military, babe, and he
He
couldn't
looked
even.
pansy a little bit. You have to be honest.
Well, you think most guys in the military are fucking Jack Diesels or something? No.
Who's Jack Diesel?
Jack Diesel, so big swope.
Is that your go-to name for somebody who's jacked?
No, Jack Diesel, like big swole dude, Jack Diesel.
I've never heard
The
that.
last name, their name is not Diesel. It's just Jack Diesel.
I need you to explain this.
I just did.
I need a 4-page essay about this.
I need a 4-page
Single
essay
space.
of you not talking right now.
Ooh, okay, so that's gonna be a quiet podcast. So the next round we have the choice. They bring a barrel in and it's full of water.
See, I thought there was like something scary in the barrel.
No, just water. So it's 2
Clearly.
minutes in the water. The first round.
No, you gotta, no.
No,
So
no.
he's like, oh,
Peter.
what do you mean the first round? No. So he brings out this barrel and he puts these random tiny envelopes in front of him.
With cards in them.
And they're with cards in them. He's like, well, so what are these envelopes? He's like, well, they can be, it's the unknown. It's the not knowing. So they can be, very bad. What is it? Like
Very
option?
easy, like
No, what is it? Like very bad
choices?
choice outcome, or it can be like simply painless. That's the main important part that you should say right now. Because
None of them were not painful.
exactly my point. None of them were painless. It's like it went from, I think, what it was Peter first. So
So Peter, what had happened to Peter? What happened?
Peter had the choice of doing 2 minutes in a barrel or picking the card. And he's like, well, you know my background as being a fucking
He's a
gamble
professional
person,
gambler, blah,
professional
blah, blah.
gambler. So I'm going to, make the choice, blah, blah, blah. And he's like,
You're
well,
making him sound black, but he's a white fat dude.
I'm going to pick the card. Well, that was a fucking dumb choice. So he picks a card and it's like a picture of, I guess, like a firecracker. And he's like, well, what's this? So he basically had to put a fire. He's like, oh. And then Lambert's like, oh, it's nothing. You just have to set off a firecracker in your hand. And then Peter's like, oh, okay. Thinking it's like a little small firecracker.
You know those poppers that like
Yeah, but it's a fucking like,
quarter stick.
yeah, quarter stick firecracker.
No, it's not a firecracker. It's dynamite.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
So, yeah, they had to
that
put
did
this
not
dynamite in his hand and they taped it to his hand. So, and he's like, well, if it's a dud, do I have to go again? And
He's like,
Lambert's
no.
like, nah. And it was a short little pause and then kablooey.
His fingers were gone, and then he had a heart attack, and then he died.
Yeah.
Because it would only injure your like it wasn't a big explosion.
Yeah, I think it only
Like it really just like fucked up
probably
his
his
fingers.
fingertips or fingers.
Because
Yeah.
he was holding it in his fingertips and they duct taped it to his hand. But kind of treading back a little bit, before the violence started in like round 2, the wait staff put down plastic all around the room.
They did.
That was just pretty funny.
They did.
All right,
And it was only for him, really.
So then he lit a firecracker, he died. Next round is Lucas. Do you remember his task?
Of course I
Do you remember what he chose? Did he choose the water or the card?
Of course he chose a card like a dumbass. And his was just a picture of an eyeball. And he had 15 seconds to slice his eyeball with a razor blade.
He did it.
Ouch. They're like 5, 4, 3, 2. And then on the last second, he takes a razor blade and just fucking, you don't see it, which is sad.
It doesn't bleed because your eye does, like if you slice your eyeball, it's not going to bleed unless you hit an artery. And so it's easier to heal. I would have struggled with this because I have eye issues.
I have eye issues. I would not be able to do that. I would take it in a barrel.
But you may have died.
That's fine. Better than slicing my fucking eyelid. Never mind. I can't say that. I would have taken
I
the
don't
fucking
know.
barrel.
Like I wouldn't.
It's because the barrel, you know what it is. It's 2 minutes underwater. Fuck it. I'll take my chances. Or taking a card that you have no fucking clue what's on it. No clue. So then he takes the slicing on the eyelid. Then we have what? Amy next?
No, we have Iris.
Iris is next.
So what does
Iris
she
is a
choose?
smart cookie, and she chooses 2 minutes in the barrel and barely makes it. But she makes it. And then
And the guy
and
says,
Luke
wait.
is like,
Lambrick says, That's meant to drown people. Congratulations, Iris.
I wonder how that's meant to drown people.
Because usually
This is
the
a
average
barrel of
person can
water.
hold their breath for 90 seconds.
Yeah, so 30 more seconds. She did it. She did it like a fucking champ. So then Lucas wanted to see what her card was, flips it over, and it's a picture of a tooth. I'm sure we both thought that it was like, oh, you probably just have to extract one tooth. No.
Can I choose one?
You have to extract all your teeth. And guess who gets to do it?
No one.
Bevins.
Oh, well, extracting of the teeth.
Yeah.
Nobody
extracting
actually
of the
did
teeth.
it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, who gets to do it?
Because he wouldn't have like done anything. It would have been so painful.
He would have fucking probably twisted it, pulled it, and then yanked it out.
I
Like,
have teeth things too. Teeth issues, eye issues.
I have teeth issues. That would have been the worst, probably. And they're like, sorry, Bevins, you don't get to do it this time.
I'll be like,
Wait until next year.
wait, if I choose the water, can I see what it was? And then can I switch later if I want to?
Well, no. She didn't even want to flip it over. That Lucas flipped
She's
it
just
over.
like, I don't give a fuck.
So then we have dumbass Amy, the one who decided to stab Iris earlier when they're doing
In the
their ice
kidney.
pick game, and she was like, "Well, I want to walk around a table, and who can I stab them anywhere else? What can I stab them anywhere?" And he's like,
Can I choose where to stab him?
never had that question before. Below the shoulder, so she stabs Iris in the kidney. Well, Iris survives the barrel, but good old Amy decides to flip over her card, and she gets a 4
barrel?
on the barrel.
Yeah.
And that was 4 minutes underwater. Did she survive, people?
No, she
Take
did
a
not.
guess. No. So her little fucking selfish ass. And they brought up the point where apparently her ex-husband drowned their kid.
So it's even worse. It's
Yeah.
like psychological as well as.
That's
fucking-
probably why, another reason why she didn't even like get close to
I
surviving.
wonder if it was really random or they put. Because maybe everybody has issues. Like, I don't know. Like, Iris didn't have an issue, I guess, with the teeth thing. But.
Well,
like,
she
'cause-
didn't choose it, so.
I know. I'm just saying because maybe they knew their background. And since he knew that the husband drowned the baby, maybe
Possibly.
they put that specific one in front of her just because you
Probably.
have to
They
choose.
said it was random, but it might have
random.
been. Yeah,
but
it might have been actually strategic.
strategic.
Strategic. So yeah.
right.
And then
So
we
now
get
we're
down
down to 2.
because obviously Peter died of a heart attack and then Amy drowned. So then we're down to Lucas and Iris.
And this is an interesting round because when they sit down, Lambrick was like, okay, so you have, would you rather right now walk away with nothing, but you both live? Or take this lovely revolver with one bullet and shoot the opposite person. So they do a flip because this one is like really, you live or die. Like the person who wins gets the obvious advantage. And so they flip it. Iris gets the gun in her hand and he's like, you have like 30 seconds, decide. And then Lucas is trying to plead his case and he's like, I have 3 sisters. We're in the same boat, blah, blah, blah. And then she shoots him.
Right in the heart.
And so everybody's like clapping and she's like trying to cover her ears. She's
And
like,
she's like bawling her eyes out.
well, I mean, she just killed somebody point blank.
She did.
But like the funny thing is Lambrick would probably cover it up. Like he would easily get over it. Like,
of course.
but
I'm sure he has to cover up. That's why they pick these people, because there's no cover up. They're just
but if he had 3 sisters, like my question is, I want to know why each person's there because I just like Linda, yeah, she was probably there for herself because she's fucked up. Like she's in a wheelchair, she's paralyzed. But like the gambling dude Peter, I want to know why he was there.
probably gambling debt. That's
But
my guess.
I was thinking like they had to be like medical, but I guess not.
No, not necessarily. They're just there because they need money. That's really what they're ultimately there for.
Okay, well that
The
makes more
reasons
sense.
behind that, we didn't get the full picture besides Iris and Kanye. I don't know why.
Conway.
I don't know why I keep saying
Kanye.
Conway, I don't know why necessarily he's there. I mean, he was a recovering alcoholic,
But he was destroyed because of alcoholism, and he was trying to get back, but he's still in like.
that was 16 years ago. So
shit happens.
and then I'm assuming the gambling guy is just there because he has a bunch of debt to pay.
Probably.
That's my guess.
But anyway, so Iris wins. They give her like a bag full of cash.
A duffel bag
full of cash. And they have a bone marrow donor in India, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they were going to fly in and her to save her brother. Iris gets home. She's over life. She's over it. It's like daylight.
Jumps in a shower.
Showers, and then she goes and tries to look at her brother, and because she like looked in at him when she arrived home, and he was still sleeping. But then she went and showered and all this stuff. I like how the bunny ears are happening. And then so she like kind of is like, okay, I'm showered. I'm feeling better. I'm just gonna go see him and see how he's doing. Oops. She walked into this room and she like sat down and. It turns out her brother's dead. He overdosed on his medication.
He OD'd on pills. Had like 4 bottles on his bed.
Definitely hits home a little bit. But you know what?
That's rough.
That sucked because she did this whole thing.
All that killed.
All of it.
Killed. She really only killed one person, right? That was Lucas?
Well, she started with Travis. So between the people who hit Travis, it kind of led up to his death.
Well, no. She didn't hit him.
No.
Travis picked...
No. She beat him with the rod.
Oh, yeah. She went first. Because he's like, yeah, I can take it. Just do it. But he also didn't know he had to have
hit.
Every single person do it.
He had a hit against him.
Or like,
Julian.
Yeah, from Julian's bitch ass.
Anyway.
Hopefully he got shot.
I hope he died. Anyway. But... That sucked.
Yeah, that was rough. Like doing all of that, thinking you're gonna she was gonna save her brother and then get home and he's no bueno. So
all right, so that's the movie, guys.
Yeah.
What's your score?
What's your score?
I'm gonna give it a solid 10. I really enjoyed this movie.
Nice.
I've seen it like 5 times. I love this movie.
Well, IMDb does not think so.
IMDb Beazle does not have my back.
Metacritic does not think so.
Google users.
Rotten Potatoes does not think so.
But Google users.
76% or 73%. I think so far we've had is the 80 something, which was, I think it was Old Guard. I think
that was a good one.
I think Old Guard is
like everybody's a real hard critic on most of these movies.
Yeah, I think the Old Guard has been the only one that's got the highest Google users rating.
Okay.
So I would give it a 10. It is good.
Would
I do it? Fuck no. Hell no. Nope. Couldn't pay me enough. I'm not a paying person, so right. I mean if I'm there, then fuck it, I'm gonna have to fucking do it. But like the stabbing in the leg, I can probably do.
We have to be really careful.
Yeah, you have to be really careful.
I would try to do it on the outside.
You have to do it way on the outside. So you basically have to like kind of go through and through. So stab on the very edge and go through that little meat right there. Because if you stab...
Because Amy got stabbed and she was walking around like normal.
Yeah, because I think she went... So like, she got stabbed like right here. Yeah. So it might have went like through the hamstring and maybe missed a bone. But yeah, Linda did not make it. He got that artery for sure.
But she was paralyzed, and that was like an easy win, but he fucked up.
He fucked up. Majorly fucked up. She's like, what? What happened? Like, didn't even feel it.
What's happening? I hate old people.
Blood is just...
Like, use your brain, old person. You've lived long enough. Come on.
She didn't seem like the smartest old lady.
What's happening?
She didn't seem... I mean, that's why she was out pretty quick.
Good. Done.
Yeah. Subject time?
Yeah, topic. What's our topic? Oh, wait, yeah, you already did it. Never mind. What's our topic?
Already tagged it?
I said I was like, you already like gave the score. I was gonna ask you your score, but
yeah, I gave 10. It a fucking 10.
Yeah, you normally don't do any of my movies at a 10, so I was shocked. Okay,
this is a good one though.
You're welcome.
UMF or UFO or
UHF,
whatever the fuck that movie's called. So never again.
You don't have to watch it ever again.
I think I would rather be stabbed in the eye than watch that movie again.
Okay. You have to do it to yourself.
That's a hard one.
Would you rather stab yourself in the eye or watch UHF one more time?
Fuck, I guess I watch UHF.
There we go.
Damn it.
All
Can
right.
Fifi do it?
Stab you in the eye?
Yeah.
She would lick it. Like, I don't,
She would probably miss and like stab me somewhere else important. What is the topic anyway?
red flags.
Oh, it's my topic. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's your.
Oh shit.
All right, so we're gonna do red flags. I know we kind of did red flags for relationships before, kind of ishies, but
I don't think it was
because
like
it was
a
during
topic.
one of our we're not qualified, so we
Yeah,
talked
that
about
was
it.
like a question.
Let's get into it. Red flags. If a guy only messages you at night, that's a red flag.
No, that's just a booty call. It's not a red flag.
If you're looking for something more like
No, yeah,
relationship.
if you're looking for a relationship.
But if
yeah.
they're saying, yeah, I really want a relationship, but only message you at like 11 o'clock
There
at
you
night.
go. There you go.
That's a red flag.
That's better. Ow, son of a.
Your turn. What's your red flag?
My red flag, or one of the red flag. Well, relationship wise, just in general. Let's
In
do
general,
relationship. No, dude, we can do relationship first, and then go to general. So, red flag for me, and relationship wise, would be, games. So, like, like when you get a girl's number, you're not supposed to like text her right away. You're
That's
supposed to-
bullshit.
Exactly.
Text me
Shit
right
like
away.
That. I like texting right away. So like as soon as I like
cute.
say if we like meet each other and we end up hanging out that night, like when I get home or that next morning, I'll be like, hey, it was like super fun hanging out with you the day before.
Aw.
Blah blah blah. I explain my case or whatever. But I hear so many times that's like, women mostly ghost guys because of that.
That's bullshit. No,
And I'm
girls
just like-
want attention. They want you to text. If
Yeah,
it's a
but
good
then
time.
girls also view that as this guy's thirsty, like he's being too fucking like.
Or he's excited that he met a decent human fucking
That's
being.
the way I think it would be, but
We're not like normal people, babe.
I know.
Because I don't play games. I don't do that shit.
Or if like I'm trying to think of like a good game that a girl would play. I can't think of one. But
Mindhunter? I don't know.
no, not actual games. Like
Oh.
freaking,
Uno?
relationship games. Like they say, oh well, yeah, like I want. Okay, so I guess saying one thing and then doing like the complete opposite. So like, say the chick would be like, oh, well, were you gonna text me tomorrow? Like I want to hang out with you again, blah, blah, blah. And you text them,
And they
and then
don't
they don't
respond.
fucking answer. And then like maybe evening time they might message back, and damn well you're not at work because you would have talked about that the night before. Like, hey, are you working tomorrow? Oh no, I'm off. Type shit. And then they don't message back. It's like 6, 7, 8 p.m. You're like, what the fuck? But yet they wanted you to message them. But then they view you as
Well,
being
shit can come up, though.
no. That's what text messaging is for. It's quick, simple. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm really busy right now.
Yeah, that's very true.
Type shit.
If you're that type of person who ignores text messages, like I'm at work, I have to focus sometimes, and he'll text message me over and over and over again. I'll respond when I
You
can.
do that to me.
I know, I just said that. So I will respond when I can, but it's like if I'm in a like back-to-back meetings, I don't have time to respond.
Like I like when I was bartending, like she would message me, and there were a lot of times I wouldn't get back to her for hours, and she's like on her way there, and I'm like, fuck, I need to look at my phone, but sometimes I can't because we're Friday night or Saturday night, and we're getting slammed. I'm not gonna be able to answer my phone,
But I mean, it was a surprise, and I'm driving, so I'm not really gonna be
yeah,
looking.
and you
at
know
my
how to get there too. So, but if it's like someone is off and they're at home, and you message them and they like take hours and hours and hours to answer, that's a little fucked
a
up.
little suspicious.
Especially when you're trying to like date this person. So yeah.
What other? Okay, so this is a thing for me, and I know it's a thing for you. If you're with somebody and they try to avert their phone away from you,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can't see what they're
100%
doing,
red flag.
that is 100%.
1000%.
They're texting other people. They're doing like if you're
They're doing
dating-
something they don't want you to see.
they're doing something they shouldn't be doing with you. So that has happened to me multiple times. And I like broke up with people. I'm like, yep, Nope, that was a shady shit thing. You don't do that shady shit.
This kind of coincide with that one, but when you have I'm not looking at the time. It's my fucking watch. Like I keep loosening it, and then it ends up being too loose.
He keeps on looking at it, and I'm like, wait, what time is it?
It's because it keeps moving this way, and it feels so fucking weird.
What's
so what's
coinciding with ours?
So, oh yeah, what coincides with what you just said? What is when people put their phones face down on the table?
I only do that if like I'll start the day, and then I'm like, my focus is on you, kind of thing. I don't like look at it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, what? Oh,
I never put my phone down.
I actually like usually put my phone in my
pocket. I don't ever put
my
phone face down. I always leave it up.
It's courteous.
I just don't, because I feel if you're putting your phone face down, then because like I thought maybe people were putting it face down so they can see like when it flashes, like if it's loud somewhere so they can see if they get a text message or a call. Mm-hmm. But no, like you can see your fucking phone light up like a Christmas tree, if you get a text or a call. So that's not the case. So people put their phone face down because they're trying to hide something.
That's how I feel.
Like if they're like, I've seen people do it like when they're at the gym, like, and I think that's fucking weird. Like, why you need to put your phone face down where you're at the fucking gym? Like, you're not trying to hide anything from anybody, so what the fuck? But
I think it's because, like,
I don't know.
How, like, cover, if they have a cover on it, it's supposed to protect it. So if you go like this and if you hit it, it's not going to do the same thing as if something falls on it like this.
Yeah, but that's if you have it on the ground. If you have it, like,
most guys do.
On something, it wouldn't do that. So I just think it's a hiding thing and shouldn't be done.
All right. So, yeah, any other relationship red flags? Like,
there's plenty, but those are some pretty main ones.
Like, all right, so let's go to friendship red flags. If your friend tries to manipulate you with your emotions, walk away. Meaning they try to victimize themselves in a situation that you're involved in, or they try to how do I explain this? I was reading it in my book. I'm reading my like dark psychology book. It's amazing. Where they try to pit you against your friend.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, like you're like on a date with them and like a friend date, and you're like, hey, like what's up? Let's talk. And then we're like, oh my God, I heard that like Megan said this about you. I don't think it, but she was saying this about you.
Yeah, they're psycho.
And then what happens was that fucking same friend will go to Megan and be like, oh my God, Katie said this about you. I don't believe it, but I just want to let you know. Mm-hmm. And so then it's like causing a fucking chaotic.
It's Pretty Little Liars right there for you.
But there's a twister. Sometimes like you have to figure out in a movie, I cannot remember the movie, but it's very true. In every group of people, there is a twist. It's a person, it's a noun. It's considered a noun where somebody stirs up the drama, stirs up the like.
You got to have that person.
No, you don't have to have that person.
I mean, no. But
you shouldn't have that person.
It happens.
But like sometimes it happens. In your family, your dad is the twist. And it pissed me off. I'm glad I wasn't there because it would kick his ass. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not the nicest person, which is why I don't really care to talk to him. So,
love you, Dad.
So yeah, that's one. And then what we're doing? Oh, friendships.
Friendships.
I mean,
you're laughing.
This is kind of an obvious one. If you have a friend or a best friend that is like trying to smash your boyfriend or girlfriend.
No, you leave. Oh, you killed them.
And like the thing is, what were we watching? We were watching some movie. It was like two young guys, and it was like a caller thing, like a phone thing, and fuck. Basically,
Use your words.
I did.
Act it out.
I did. I'm acting like I'm on the phone. It was two young guys are sitting on the couch and like they get it was like a prank calling movie. They kept prank calling people.
Oh, and then the guy
That should
murders
probably
them.
be one of our movies too.
Yeah, I can't remember.
The guy
movie.
doesn't murder him, but turns out he was showing them things that the best friend, the guy best friend,
Oh my
slept
God,
with that
I remember that movie.
dude's
that
girlfriend.
movie?
And he still sat there and tried to like save them both. He still wanted to date the girl and he still wanted to save the best friend. I'm like, fuck both of you. Get the hell out of here. So then it turns out.
But he
no,
was
we
like
don't wanna-
16. He was like 16 and 17.
I don't want
He's
to say
a
the
little
whole
baby.
movie, but that was like the point. It's
We
like,
might do it later. We have to figure
yeah,
out
we
what
probably
it
will
was.
do it later. I think it was Prank Caller or something like that.
Something
But,
like that.
Yeah, he finds out about
I
that.
remember that movie.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
finds
God,
out
the
about his best
details.
friend, and like they even showed the video because the best friend recorded it.
Because it's a found footage thing. It's like through the visual of like the TV, the cameras on the computers, all of the different cameras. It's not just like a regular like shot film.
Well, yeah, but he was still trying to record him having sex
Oh,
with
no,
the
no.
fucking dude's girlfriend.
No, he did,
His
and he
best
showed it.
friend's
Yeah, yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah. They already did that. I was just saying like that's why I really like that
Super
movie.
fucked up. So
Love
yeah,
something.
if you have that shit happen, don't be friends with either one. Break up with the fucking girlfriend or boyfriend and ditch the fucking best friend because obviously they're not your best friend. Either they became your best friend because they're trying to get in close with the girlfriend or boyfriend, or they maybe legit were your best friend before, but they just
I need to confess something. I'm a shitty person.
what?
So back in 5th grade, I did not try to get with somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend. No, I was a manipulative asshole. So
Your situation is different though.
So I'm just gonna confess this seriously.
Not really confessing, but
It is confessing because I'm a terrible person. So I heard that one of like our classmates who I was not very close to was going to go to Rainbow Falls for her birthday. Rainbow Falls is like the water park that was closest in Wisconsin. So we would go there. Oh shit. So I was like, I want to go. So I became her best friend just to go to Rainbow Falls. Like I would hang out with her. I was like, oh, you should have lunch with me. Like I'm not popular at all whatsoever, but we became best friends in like the sheer like 4-week situation. She had a super best friend. I'm very shocked I got into this like little niche where I got to go to Rainbow Falls and she didn't. So I got to go to Rainbow Falls. After Rainbow Falls, I felt obligated because it was like right before my birthday. I felt obligated to invite her to my birthday and I had to, so I did. But then I did not talk to her
after her birthday?
after my birthday. Because I had to invite her because she invited me to her birthday. I had to invite her to mine because it was like 2 weeks later.
You're not explaining the whole thing.
I'm a shitty person. I manipulated her to invite me because I wanted to go to Rainbow Falls.
Oh. Is this the same one that you told me about at the bar the other day?
No,
Oh, this is a different one.
different.
Oh, well then fucking never mind. That's and
I'm a shitty person. I'm a red flag. I wanted something. I'm Machiavellian.
and you're like how old? 5?
10.
10? Yeah, no.
Starts young, bitch.
Clearly. So that's if you're like a teenager, then yeah, you're still 10. So not that big of a red flag. It's your turn now, I think.
Oh, fuck. Red
We're
flags.
still in friendships, right? Yeah.
If they're always the victim.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a good one.
I know someone like that.
I know some people like that. And Fifi is snoring.
Fifi is snoring hardcore.
So if you can hear her, you have to take a shot as well.
I think she's dying in her dream.
No, she's like barking at something. So if you have a friend that always plays a victim, or if their boyfriends that you've never met are always terrible and blah blah blah, like they're a red flag.
1,000% a red flag. Shoot, I can't.
You should have been
think of one.
thinking while I was talking.
I was listening. If I'm thinking, I'm not gonna be listening. I can't do both. Geez, she is like going hardcore.
Fifi, come on, Fifi.
There she goes. She's done. Yeah, I can't think of one. So, what's the next one? What friends?
Family.
Ooh! I got one.
That was
You
really
said victim, right? So I would say a manipulative liar.
Okay.
What I got to expand on that? What hard is that? So if you have someone who I would say, like, if you catch them in one lie, depending on that lie, like, say if they lied about y'all supposed to hang out one day and they're like, oh, well, you know.
That's called gaslighting.
I mean.
Wait, never mind. Continue.
No, y'all were supposed to hang out one day and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, like, my parents, had me do something, but they just didn't want to hang out with you. They went off with, like, some other friend. But
That's
if you have them, like, constantly lying to you and you've caught them in lies,
just drop them.
Just fucking drop them.
You are not losing anything.
Just drop them. Because obviously they don't give two shit about you or your feelings to think you're important enough to tell the truth to. So they're just going to keep lying to you. Fucking drop. Like a bad habit. Even though some people keep bad habits in their fucking back pocket and front pocket and shirt pocket. I'm off my soapbox.
Do you want me to move it over so you can stand up on it and start talking?
I had to get on my soapbox at least once a month. At least
once an episode. Let's be real. All right. So those are our red flags.
I thought we were doing family. You said family.
Oh,
that was a friend one, not a family one.
Family. Fuck. Okay.
So now a family one. I'll go first again.
No, again. Fuck.
I know you can go first.
For family, victim. Again, I'm gonna pull it over from friendship, being always the victim. Because poor me, you have to take care of me. Me. Hate it. I hate it.
All right, so this one is kind of a serious one, and for people who, what is it? Discretion, or what is it?
Listener discretion.
Yeah, listener discretion is advised. Because this is like a true thing, and there's actually a movie about it called The Act.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
So if you
it's a TV show on Hulu.
I thought it was a movie. It was a movie, babe.
The Act?
Oh, no, it was a TV show.
It was a TV show. It had multiple episodes.
Yeah, you would know better than me. So, yeah, if y'all have seen The Act, I wish we could make that one of our movies, but it's a TV show, so we can't. Because it was fucking super good.
We could have a binge episode.
And Joey King is awesome, too.
Love her.
But, so Munchausen syndrome?
Munchausen by proxy.
So there's two versions. There's Munchausen syndrome.
I'm going to go into depth.
Wifey's going to explain it. There's Munchausen syndrome and there's Munchausen by proxy.
So Munchausen is when they are saying they have a lot of problems. So I'm super sick. I'm blah, blah, blah. Munchausen by proxy is when you kind of make somebody else have those problems, where you get the power of people saying, oh, wow, you're such a great caregiver. Like, so in The Act, the mom is making the child sick. And so she gets the, recognition
she's
for
making her seem like she's sick.
Because she gets the recognition of being a good mom, and that's what she likes. And so that feeling she wants to kind of go on. So she makes up all these illnesses. For example, like she can't produce saliva, so she took out her glands and shit. Like, it's really crazy.
Yeah, like getting
but
all
it
these
actually happened.
surgeries
That's
done
an actual true crime. So
yeah, it's rough. So, and I know it does happen. So like if you have a family member who is kind of making you, or you feel they're making you feel like you're sick all the time, like me?
I had an idea. No.
I was like, I don't do that to you. If you have a family member that's making you feel like you're sick all the time, or always like taking you to the hospital, or like with her in The Act, like her mom basically said that she couldn't walk, like
but she
could.
Wrong. She would walk at night.
And she would walk around, like, so she was kind of realizing, like, okay, my mom is fucking full of shit, but it's her mom, so she was like going along with it. Well, if y'all have seen The Act, she ends up having her boyfriend kill her mom. But anyway, don't go to that extreme, but just try to get out of that situation, because she did have chances in that show to like I guess like leave or go to the authorities, but her
But she
mom would
didn't-
like catch her or something like that.
Yeah, but she was like, she thought she was so young and she was a kid.
Yeah.
Nobody will leave her.
So just try to seek help. I mean, I understand that it's your family.
call 911. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, I would rather call 911 and be right, or I would rather call 911 and be wrong than not call 911 and be right.
Yeah. Just
There we go.
exactly. Just try to get out of the situation or seek help. Don't but well, it's my mom, she knows what's best for me.
No, that's
No.
bullshit.
That's a
No
load
mom
of
knows
horse
what's best for
cocky.
anybody, because you know what? Moms do the best they can with what they have.
But if they have a mental
Yeah,
unstable
so-
problem, then that's a little bit 100% different.
So I have one more thing to add. If you think your family's trying to poison you, like if they make you food all the time and then you feel sick after, that's a red flag.
Ooh,
Right?
that's scary.
Because that happens a lot, actually.
I mean, that happens with you though. So are you trying to make me?
Are you trying to kill me with your fucking burnt, like, breakfast?
No, I felt really bad that one day because I made breakfast for you, and you're like, "But my tummy hurts," and you're like, "It really fucking hurts." Like for some reason, your stomach like really started hurting that day, and I was like,
I
"I
think it's just
made
because of my
you."
anxiety.
I made you what like you always because I can't remember what it was that I made you either. It was like some months ago, but you're like my stomach really fucking hurts, and I think you end up having to like go to the restroom multiple times, and I was like, I didn't fucking do anything because you
Did you poison me?
Fuck no! You kept looking at me like, are you allergic to black pepper?
I don't think so.
I put black pepper on your eggs today. Did it get
I'm
bothered?
allergic to sugar.
Yeah, I put sugar all over your fucking eggs. That would be gross.
That's murder.
That'd be really gross. No, I did not do that. So yeah, but I made breakfast for wifey like some time ago and like ended up fucking up her stomach, and I felt like really bad because
I think I was just not feeling well that day in general. Like, and then it just like solidified when I ate food.
yeah. But yeah, that's another good add-on. Let's see.
One more quick because we are.
Fuck, we're at an hour and 31 minutes. You know, we had 3, so those are 2. I guess would major ones. We can probably come up with them all day, especially would have made a list, but we didn't. We're just trying to do it off the top of the dome. So those are main ones. Just look out for if
Shitty
you feel,
behavior.
shitty behavior. If you feel in your heart, and if you're a woman and you're a vajayjay, if you're a man and you're dingling and you're mine, that
Everybody in between as well in their in betweens.
yeah, all the in-betweens. If you feel that there's like some type of fishiness going on, you're
Trust your
probably
gut.
right. Just trust your
your
gut
gut.
and either get out of the situation or question them. But you
Or hit
also
him
got to
with
be
a car.
wary about questioning too, because they
People
could
can-
like catch on and be like, you know what, they know what I'm fucking trying to do, and they might like up it. So, or you can always make them a drink, put roofies in it, tie them up, and smack them around until they fucking understand your point of view.
That always works.
We haven't said that one in a long time.
Usually that's like we're not qualified, but okay.
Yeah, we did it now.
Well, this is going to be easy wrap up. We're Not Qualified is next episode. So if you have any advice questions or let's say confessions, I like
Yeah,
that.
they're going to be anonymous, so
They're
no
going to
one
be
will
anonymous.
know.
We can make them anonymous, or you can just say who you are because confessing makes you feel better. We can definitely take those. You can email us at inforthenight69@gmail.com.
Oh, but you
Excuse
need to
me.
clear your throat.
I was like, excuse me for my sexy voice, which is still happening.
raspy.
Oh, shit. Okay. Or you can go to our website, inforthenightpodcast.com, and just submit it from there. We accept all of those. So send your confessions. I'm excited about these dirty confessions. Or advice questions, or just in general stories. We really love those as well. We will start saying those out loud. We usually typically choose 6. So please,
If they're good enough, we'll choose more, but
yeah, if they're good enough, we'll choose more. But overall, We try to do 6 to keep the we're
We
not
can
qualified
usually
episode down.
Talk a
because
lot.
These regular episodes are long as fuck. So
Sorry, we used to have them short, but we ramble on a
yeah,
lot.
because we have so much stuff to say. Because these movies are so good.
Do have so much stuff to say. We just keep it in until the podcast happens, and it just comes
literally.
out.
No,
It's like
literally.
an explosion.
I do not talk to him about any movies we're watching. Like we'll make comments throughout the movie, but like when I want to talk to him. I'm like, oh yeah, oh never mind.
Yeah, we'll just bring it up. Then she writes it down, and we talk about it now. So
It's really depressing.
yeah, it's a lot that we're letting off,
Foregoing.
foregoing.
All right. Anyway, so we hope that we gave you an excuse to stay in for the night. I hope you enjoyed.
And until next time, peeps. Peace out.